In the first part, we determine the value of t so that the tangent to the curve is vertical. Here we trace the fact that whenever the tangent is vertical, its slope is 0. So first we have to determine the slope of this parametric curve, which is the same as the slope of the tangent to this curve. So dy by dx is the slope of the parametric curve, and this is given by this formula: dy by dx equals dy by dt, and this is over dx by dt. So let's find dy by dt and dx by dt, and then plug in into this quotient so that we get dy by dx. So using this x, I'm going to find dx by dt by derivating the right side expression with respect to t. And so this equals derivative of 16 is constant is 0, and derivative of negative t square is negative of 2t, and this is using the power rule. So this equals negative 2t. Now let's find the derivative of y with respect to t. So we find the derivative both sides with respect to t. So we get dy by dt, and this equals the derivative of t cube with respect to t is 3t squared using the power rule. And then we have negative 4 times the derivative of t is 1. So it is negative 4 times of 1. And so this equals 3t squared minus 4. Now we have the derivatives dy by dt and dx by dt, which we can plug it into the slope formula. So therefore we write dy by dx, and this equals in the numerator we replace dy by dt, which is 3t squared minus 4, and in the denominator we replace the dx by dt, which is negative 2t. So this is the expression for the slope of the curve. And now we have to determine the points or the values of t so that the slope is undefined. Clearly from this quotient, we see that when t equal to 0, the derivative dy by dx is 0. That is, slope is undefined when t equals 0. That means the tangent is vertical when t equals 0. So therefore we say that for t equal to 0, the tangent to the curve is vertical. And so we can write the points when the tangent is vertical by plugging in t equal to 0 into the parametric equation of the curve. So first let me copy the parametric equation. We have x equals 16 minus t square, and y equals t cube minus 4t. So we plug in t equal to 0 into both the equations. So we get x equals 16 minus 0 squared, and this equals 16 minus 0, which is 16. So we get x equal to 16, and also plug in y t equal to 0 into the equation for y. So it is 0 cube minus 4 times of 0, and this equals 0 minus 0 is 0. So we get y equals 0. So therefore we say that the point is x comma y, and this equals 16 comma 0. So this is the point when the tangent is vertical. We now determine the value of t such that the tangent to the curve is horizontal. So we say that when the tangent is horizontal, its slope is sorry about it, just rewrite, is 0. And so we have to determine the value of t such that this slope dy by dx equals 0. So replace dy by dx equals 0. We get 0 equals 3t square minus 4 divided by negative 2t. Multiplying both sides by negative 2t, we get 0 equals 3t squared minus 4. And adding 4 on both sides, we write 3t square. This equals 4. So t square equals 4 thirds, and we take square root to determine the value of t. So therefore, t equals plus or minus square root of 4 thirds, and this equals plus or minus square root of 4 divided by square root of 3. And so this equals plus or minus square root of 4 is 2, and this is divided by root 3. So we say that t equal to plus or minus 2 by root 3. The tangent to the curve is horizontal. So there are two values of t, that is t is positive 2 by root 3, or it could be t is negative 2 by root 3. We now write the points so that the tangent is horizontal. We have determined that for t equal to 2 by root 3 comma negative 2 by root 3, the tangent is horizontal. So first let's consider the value of t equals 2 by root 3, and this we have to plug it into both equations, that is x and y. So let's plug it into the x equation. We get x equals 16 minus of 2 by root 3 quantity square, and this equals 16 minus 2 square is 4, and divided by root 3 square is 3. And so this simplifies to 16 times 3 is 48 minus 4 divided by 3 equals 44 by 3, or the decimal approximation is 14.67. So x is approximately 14.67. Now let's plug it into the equation for y. So we write y equals t cube. So replace t by root 3. So it is 2 by root 3 quantity cube minus 4 times of replace 2 by t by root 3. So it is 2 by root 3. And so this equals 2 cube is 8, and divided by root 3 cube is 3 root 3, minus 4 times 2 is 8. This is divided by root 3. So let's make it this as a common denominator. So we have to multiply this second fraction by 3 and divide by 3. And so this equals this is 8, and this is 8, 8 times 3 is 24. So 8 minus 24 divided by the common denominator 3 root 3. And so this equals negative 16 divided by 3 root 3, and its decimal approximation is negative of 3.08. So y is approximately negative 3.08. So for t equal to 2 by root 3, we get the point x comma y equals this is approximately equal to 14.67 comma negative of 3.08. So this is 1 point when t equals 2 by root 3. Now let's write the points when t equals negative of 2 by root 3. So we plug this value of t in both equations, that is for x as well as y. So we have x equals 16 minus of t square, which is negative of 2 by root 3 squared, and this equals 16. Square of a negative number is positive, so it's going to be 16 minus of 2 square is 4 divided by root 3 square is 3. So once again we get 16 times 3 is 48 minus 4 divided by 3, and this equals 44 by 3, and its decimal equivalent is 14.67. This is x approximately approximately equal to 14.67. Now let's determine y by substituting t equal to negative root 3 into the equation. So we have y equals t cube, which is negative of 2 by root 3. This is cubed minus 4 times of t, which is negative of 2 by root 3. Let's evaluate this. Cube of a negative number is a negative number. So I put negative, and 2 cube is 8, divided by root 3 cube is 3 root 3. And here we have negative times negative is positive. So we have 4 times of 2 is 8 divided by root 3. So to make the common denominator, we multiply the second fraction by 3 and divide by 3. And so this equals, this is negative 8, and this is positive 24. So I write negative 8 plus positive 24 divided by the common denominator, which is 3 root 3. And negative 8 plus 24 is 16 divided by 3 root 3. And its decimal approximation is positive 3.08. So y is approximately 3.08. So therefore we write the point x comma y. This equals 14.67 comma 3.08. So this is the point we obtain for t equals negative of 2 by root 3. So basically these are the 2 points when the tangent is horizontal.